I'll be reacting to a battle game in 5 seconds, episode 6. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh shit, I just love how this dude is such a freaking badass while saying that too. Although, you know what? This might be a good lesson for Ak. He probably passed with flying colors. I mean, why wouldn't he? I get why you'd be pissed about that. And that's actually one of the best ways of testing it out, because being able to whip at it down. But the thing is, though, the leader, he's got to admit, he has to be so impressive to have the absolute faith that he can block a cannon attack. That's impressive, actually. I just hope none of them are spies. They also have to consider some of them could also be potential moles sent in from the other teams. Oh, shit! I just love her look of shock. That's actually too cute, though. Knowing Yuri, she might actually be inclined to say no or yes. I mean, because honestly, from the experiences she had with, at least with her boys so far, they haven't exactly been negative. Either way, oh man, if she says yes, that's gonna be absolutely hilarious. But if she says no, that's also gonna be absolutely hilarious too. Actually, hopefully, don't skip over her answer, because I have a feeling that this series is going to have an ample opportunity of utilizing it as some nice, at the very least, some nice levity right before some of the nice intense drama starts. At least that's my guess. Gotta admit, they all look pretty damn cool in the opening. Especially our boy, he just looks epic as. I just wonder what's the deal behind. I'm assuming the dude with the blue hair is probably going to be a potential leader of the blue team, because I don't think they'd be giving him that prominent bit in the opening. And plus, if we're talking about the blue team, they're probably going to want someone with at the very least blue hair coloring to go with the whole effect of, oh yeah, this guy's really on blue team, you know? All right, now it's back. Oh boy. I don't think it will happen similarly to a romance story. I mean, she might actually fall in love. Wait! She actually agreed to it? Yo, I did not expect this. Regardless, I don't think Garbo would be bringing it up, at least not yet. He probably wants to get to know more about Yuri. Aww. Oh man, you're too adorable. She thinks he's gonna go for a confession. She thinks it's a confession. No, it's not going to be. It might actually be just a description of his abilities. That's cute though. Hey, that just is a lot. It shows her that she actually would fancy Akira, though. I see though he's trying to see if his abilities can also extend towards non-combat capable things too. And it really wouldn't. But now the question is. But another question is, if he can do that, I wonder how this cannon ability is going to work now that he's in front of Yodi, though. And I like this too because in Sharing Deep Secret of Yodi, that'll actually make Yodi trust Akira even more. So this is actually pretty smart. He's in learning how to emotionally manipulate people. That's impressive. And I want to blame later for having tabs on Akira. I would be doing the same thing if I was the leader of that group too. Hmm. And you know why I think he's doing this too? It'd be a lot less harder. Huh? Damn! What type of relationship does he have with his pops? Who's to say that he wouldn't be falling into her hands, learning how to utilize his abilities much more efficiently? And that's pretty smart because in seeing, knowing that Yuri's goal is to. Of course she will. I mean, Yuri's an actual good person, and plus with Yuri's goal, want to help out someone else, that already says a lot about her. Oh shit! You already did it. Oh. I wonder what you perceive as bad kids. Oh boy. This gives this reminds me of Battle Royale actually. Where characters have a set amount of time in that tournament. Well, when they mean by slaves, are they talking about some of their weaker fodder in their own group? After, of course, they get rid of a lot of members from the opposing teams. Then Chick looks pretty badass. Chick with the sword looks pretty badass too. Guy with the afro and everyone around him kind of look like scrubs though. Hmm. Huh. Yo, I guess I kind of was in the money. Yeah, I was in the money on that. Dude with the blue looking hair being the leader of Team Blue because I was like, the dude has blue hair. He's prominently shown off in the opening, so he definitely has to be the leader. Hmm. That plays a lot of expectations on her now, though. Oh. Well, yeah, especially as someone that's against him. He'd pretty much be shit out of luck. But she's someone that's worth it, though. Damn, I actually like how you can even see in how much pain he was contemplating the whole thing, too. That's actually nice. Shows you really how much the struggle it was for Akira to actually open himself up. Those creatures don't look that bad. CG rendering could be better, but as long as the 2D animation looks good, then it's fine. And I've actually seen worse CGI rendering, so it actually looks decent as far as anime CG standards go. Now the question is, how are they going to look like when they move? I gotta admit, the when she says "go go," it's actually kind of cute. I'm assuming all the characters, the shitty-looking character designs, are going to get their asses whooped. That is my guess. I wonder if there's any limitations towards his abilities, though. Felt like the budget fell off a little bit. Maybe they're saving the budget for Akira and Yuri's fight scenes. Yeah, because literally, black screen with the flashing lights really one of the most basic cost-cutting measures in the book when it comes to animation. It looks so. At least it's better than a still or a black screen with flashing lights. The thing is, knowing me, I'm just going to want to mix things up. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Hey! Yeah, the animation could have been better because if you have Vera's landing in the zombie, at least have some blood come out so that it looks a bit more. So that makes attacks look more vicious, you know? Okay, now that doll ability was actually roll rendered. The ability to teleport. That's actually kind of cool. But how's it? Oh, the other people could perceive him as having a cannon. Exactly. But the scary thing is, what if he's by himself with Yori and he needs the cannon, though? But you know what? At least the team setting is going to give him someone of an advantage. And now he really knows the capabilities of his powers, too. Well, yeah. But yeah, as long as they believe that. Yeah! And as long as they believe he can use the cannon, he can actually use it for extended periods of time. I like how he's utilizing the disadvantage of the situation to now his advantage. Well, I wonder what she means by that, unless she's implying that Akira's abilities have some kind of drawback. I mean, I guess she did kind of joke around saying that it drains lifespan, but she says she was kidding, but we don't know if that's actually the case where she was kidding. Because maybe in an early episode, Mian was putting some truth alongside the joke. Hmm. Oh, snap. I mean, too late. I mean, I'm not going to blame you. I'm not going to blame her for that. I mean, she was in the middle of fighting. I wouldn't blame Shigasaki for trying to hide his own ability. Whoa, whoa. Okay, now that is utterly fucked up. I'm assuming Glasses Girl will be safe though, because I don't think they had to put her in the opening for shits and giggles. But everyone else is probably fucked. Duh. I gotta mean there's stills. The art direction, like with the blood spattering, still makes it look pretty extreme. That's that's actually pretty cool and calculative. Should have. I actually like that. Seeing them risk their lives for someone that's not even in their group. That's actually pretty sweet. We know Yodi is a good person, but showing bits like this always shows that even though Akira doesn't like the show, he's a good person too. Deep, deep down. Now, those are bits of characterization I like. Wait, so you can just switch things up like that on the whim? Oh, that looks like a fucked up mix of a zombie and a gigantic ass kitty and a mummy. So I guess I wasn't imagining it looking like kind of like a cat. Ew, she got a massive red face going on right now. Hey, at least the animation's actually getting better now because the explosion actually looked hand drawn this time. And saying that does look a bit stiff because the debris animation could have been better rendered. And it's even a miracle that he can move, all things considered, after the damage he took. Shit! I mean, he's got no choice, though, because that kid is a huge ass asset. Because now when it comes to Shigarasaki, it's the ability to conduct these. I know the ability is to connect these. Oh, okay. That explains the ability then. Aww. Okay, it's fine. Nice to get a bit more of his backstory then. I gotta admit, that was actually, at least now we know where the budget went to. Even though the animation overall in the episode wasn't that great, that scene was a badass. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, his arm doesn't look in good shape though. Yeah, the thing is though, now Team Red knows his ability, and his arm's fucked up. Hmm. Hey, I'm not gonna blame him for retreating. Whoa, 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 wait. I think he can regenerate. No fucking way. I'm assuming he can utilize and sacrifice his other arm? And I'm not gonna blame for double tapping because that thing looked absolutely dead. Yo, Miana's a supreme bitch. But she is a lovable bitch, though. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I gotta admit, the episode was a mixed bag, but not because the writing was bad. The writing was good. It was the animators that fucked it up this time. The animators. The writing staff actually did their job. So here's what I'm gonna rate it. This episode could have easily been a 9 out of 10. But the animators knocked it down 2 notches. So if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And that's me being really lenient because I gotta praise the writing staff. For one, we got a lot of major bits of information. We now know who's the leader of Team Blue. We now know where Madoka's at. We find out the full details of Shigaragi's ability. We get the stakes raised because, for one, now we know that the Team Red knows the abilities of a good portion of the Team Green members. And that's a scary-ass prospect. And to top it all off, I kind of like how they don't completely forget about the previous arc where you see Yuri and Akira save Glasses Girl. So it intersplices all this simultaneously without it feeling rushed at all. All right, I'm actually excited for the reunion. It's a shame though that Akira and Yuri are gonna have to show up. I'm assuming things didn't go too well because I don't think Yuri's punching that wall in the shower if things went completely well. Here's what I'm going to assume. I'm assuming either Yuri's going to get saved in episode 7 by someone that she doesn't like, and it probably is not going to be Akira. Or maybe it will be Akira, and maybe she's punching the wall because she wanted to try to defeat the goal without Akira showing off his major abilities. That's going to be my guess, and maybe she's going to not hate herself per se, but be kind of disgusted with herself. That's going to be my guess because looking at it, I just can't see any other reason for her being distressed because our boy looks alive in the preview. Everyone looks alive and well. They saved the Glasses Girl. I mean, they reunite with a strong-ass wrestler. So all things considered, for the most part, it seems like episode 7 is going to be chalked up to at least somewhat of a win for Team Green, going by all the implications. So that's why I think it's going to be that. Either Akira's going to have to show off a lot more than he's going to want to be, that he's going to be comfortable with, or Yuri's going to get bailed out by someone she doesn't like. That's going to be my guess. Now, and saying that, there were other things that were really great about this episode. You get a lot of character development for Akira, because seeing him actually open himself up to getting to the point where he explains his actual real abilities was actually badass. We're seeing him mature. We're seeing a nice contrast to how he was at the beginning of the series, where in the beginning of the series, he couldn't even seem like he could trust anyone. So that's a lot. So we see him emotionally mature, and we see some character development for Yuri, because we see that she is actually, in a subtle way, falling for Akira. She ain't at word with it yet, but come on. With how she was expecting a confession, and now she didn't even reject the prospects of being in the same room as our man boy, says quite a lot. So I even love little bits like that. I think it gives a lot of nice needed humor in the series, because it's a nice balance between dramatic sequences and lighthearted sequences. So that's why I thought, aside from the character writing, the scripting in the episode was just fantastic. And even though the action sequences were badly animated, they were still well written, because, for one, they served the advanced narrative. It served to show the intelligence of the leadership of Team Red, and utilizing their own members as slaves to just try to get a grasp of Shiragi's abilities. And it gives Shiragi a lot of characterization too, because he helped protect someone that he doesn't even completely trust, showing you that he does have faith in our main boy. And it gave him some backstory too, seeing what he lost in the past. So that's why, even though the animation quality was really bad, save for the final bit with Shiragi destroying or causing damage to the goal at the end of the episode, it got the job done. That's why I have to give the episode a higher rating, a 7 out of 10, despite the bad animation quality, which, power to the writing staff. I just hope the animators step it the hell up for episode number 7, though, because the material that episode 7 has going by the preview seems like it's going to be damn cool. And it's just going to be a shame if episode 7 is going to suffer because of bad animation quality. Because, again, I really like the writing in the series. It just doesn't seem like the people in charge of the series are capable of actually properly rendering what they're adapting. Because I'm looking at Manime List, and apparently this series is based off of a... Let me check. Yeah, it's based off of a manga, apparently. And it just feels like the animators are not capable of rendering what's in the manga, which is a shame, because I fucking love the dialogue in the series. And I think the series deserves better visually, if you ask me. But overall, still enjoyed it. Oh, and the voice performances were great. And I did love the usage of music. I thought it actually helped elevate the moon in a few sequences. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction, or the episode itself, in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 7. And I'll see y'all later if y'all come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.